everyone, welcome to vlogoween day 5, and today I'm going to be doing the story of the ghost of Anne Boleyn. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Anne Boleyn's ghost is one of the most famous in Britain, if not the world. She's seen regularly around Solid Church, the Tower of London, Biggin Hall, Marwell Hall and Hever Castle, and is often seen the way she was in life. Happy, young and... Unfortunately for those who see her, she's also seen the way she was after Henry VIII beheaded her, with her head tucked neatly under her arm. It's fair to say that Anne Boleyn ghost is one of the most notorious ghosts in Britain. So let's one of the reasons we see so much of the ghost of Anne Boleyn is perhaps because of the extraordinary impact she made in her life. Henry had 6 wives, with Anne Boleyn being the second. His first wife was Catherine of Aragon. Because he was unable to get a divorce from her at the time, he performed drastic action, completely reforming the Catholic Church and opposing the Pope to get what he wanted. He put himself as the head of church and was able to get his divorce to marry Anne. It seems that he only really wanted to marry Anne, however, to birth a male heir. When she gave birth to a female heir, Queen Elizabeth I, Henry was disappointed, and when the relationship between Anne and Henry broke down, he began his courtship of Jane Seymour, his third wife. However, it seems there was a little bit of an overlap and Anne became pregnant once more. The child was stillborn and Henry, desperate to be rid of poor Anne, once and for all changed her with treason. Her execution at the Tower of London was scheduled for May 18th, 1536, but occurred on the 19th, whilst the king waited for a highly skilled executor to arrive at the tower from France. One legend states that Anne Boleyn is buried at Solid Church, which may explain why she is sometimes seen there. She's also said to be seen strolling the grounds of Yew Tree Walk at Marwell Hall, where Jane Seymour and Henry walked whilst they were planning their wedding. Jane and Henry were supposed to be staying at the Marwell Hall whilst Anne was awaiting execution at the Tower of London. So it would be of little surprise that there are still Anne Boleyn ghost sightings at Marwell Hall today. This is the site of where her husband's betrayal. Of course, there have been many sightings of Anne Boleyn ghost at the Tower of London, as this was the place of her gruesome death. One of the more famous sightings was back in 1864 by a military man who saw Anne Boleyn in the form of a ghostly white figure. She was moving toward a guard, feet not touching the floor, in the courtyard where she was kept prisoner before she was killed. The guard, thinking that she was real, charged at her with his bayonet to ward her off. But of course this was to no avail, and he ended up charging straight through her ghost. Realising that he'd seen a ghost, the guard promptly fainted. The military court marshal wanted to charge the guard with fainting on duty and abandoning his post. Still he was saved from this by General Dundas, who testified at his trial. Another story at the Tower of London relates to a sighting at the Chapel Royal. A light was flickering inside one night, and whilst trying to find the source, the captain of the gorge climbed the ladder to see inside. He was met with quite the sight of a procession of ladies and knights in centuries-old dresses parading through the chapel. Led by Lynn, he recognised her after seeing her in paintings. The ghost of Lynn is also said to be seen walking through the church near the tower down the aisle of the church towards her grave underneath the altar. It seems that Anne is drawn to the tower, perhaps because this is the place where she perished, or because this is the place where she felt the most betrayed. So that is the story of Lynn's ghost. Yeah, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what you thought, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow for vlogoween day 6. Yeah, see you then. Bye.